Hey y'all, I'm Kate with Simple and Healthy Mama, and most of my videos cover decluttering and some minimalism or minimalish living and healthy lifestyle and parenting things. But along with this sort of healthy lifestyle, I talked about the fact that you can now get medications when you get an IUD put in or taken out. They changed the recommendations. I made a video about it. You can, I'll just link it here so you can check that out if you want to. But basically now you can ask for medication and hopefully your provider will know about this to make it less painful. I was talking about my experience that I called around and it was hard to get an appointment and figure things out. But once I got the details settled, I found a provider who is willing to provide medication. And I was very excited to share that I got some Ativan to take when I have my IUD removed and replaced. And I posted a video last month and I thought my appointment was coming up like very soon. Funny story, I went in for my appointment 33 days early because I am in perimenopause and I have the thickest perimenopause brain fog that you can imagine. And I don't share this with you so that other people can then discount middle-aged women as being crazy and incompetent, because we are very much not. I feel like my strengths still very much outweigh my weaknesses, and I am so much better at so many things than I used to be, that you definitely should not discount middle-aged women. I think we're pretty awesome. However, the brain fog can be really difficult sometimes. And in my brain fog, they had to cancel one of my appointments and reschedule it because I need the IUD placed with an ultrasound. And so it's actually two separate appointments that have to be scheduled, the ultrasound technician and the physician. And the first appointment that I made only had the physician, but my strings are lost in there. And so I know TMI, but like that's what the internet's for, sharing everything about yourself. And so I need the ultrasound so that they can properly excavate my IUD, and I need the physician. So they moved my appointment back by a month. I then went in and deleted the correct appointment and went to the wrong appointment. Now, because they gave me Ativan to take, which is an anxiety med, which is also used for surgeries and things, they said that I couldn't drive myself and I had to have a driver, and that I should take the pills. They gave me 2 pills and that I should take the pills right when I got there. So I arranged for a friend to take me. Very sweet. Thank you, friends. I love having friends for helping me out when I need help. And I was like, absolutely, I can get a ride if that means that I can get some pain relief, because this was so horrific before. And so I was like, oh, let's go to lunch. Then we'll go to my appointment. It shouldn't, if all things go well, it shouldn't take too long. I really appreciate it. Because of course, like white Midwestern woman, I don't want to like take up too much of anybody's time, even some of my best friends. But friend very sweetly drives me there after a lovely lunch. And during lunch, I Googled like how long this takes to take effect. And it takes like 20 or 30 minutes to start working, but it's at full force in an hour. And then it lasts for like 6 to 8 hours. So I was like, oh, well, instead of taking it when I get to the office, because they were thinking then the procedure would be 20 to 30 minutes later, I was like, I'm going to take it now during lunch so that it'll be in full effect by the time we get there, because I'm a thinker. And so I take it and we get there, and I do not have an appointment that day. She's like, oh, are you here for labs? No, I'm not here for labs. I'm here for my appointment. You don't have an appointment. I'm like, no, I really do. I swear I do. I swear it was so hard to get this scheduled. And like, I had to have a driver and I already took the meds. And she was very sweet. She was like, yeah, but you don't have an appointment today. Your appointment's in 33 days. Crapola. So luckily my friend has a sense of humor. She drove me home. Before leaving, I said to the woman, I already took the meds. So now I don't have an appointment today. I do have an appointment in a month, and I don't have the meds. And I really am going to need those. Can you leave a note for the doctor? She left a note for the doctor. The doctor prescribed another set. It's just 2 pills. And it came from the mail order pharmacy. So very easy, luckily for me, to fix that mistake. But hilariously, I then went home and was like just a little groggy because, you know, I took this medication, which is why I needed a driver. So I went down to the basement and I had the afternoon clear because I was like, well, I don't know how I'm going to feel after that. I don't know how much pain I'm going to be in. Took my mending and my computer down. I thought I'll go sit in front of the TV and maybe just relax and like answer some emails, do some mending, and maybe take a little nap. So I get all set up in front of the TV, answer a text from a friend. So I know that it was before 2 p.m. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to turn the TV on. I'm feeling a little tired right now. I'm just going to lie down for a little bit. Lie down, 2 p.m. Wake up, 5. It was dark out, dark-ish out, and it was kind of stormy. So I was like, oh, it's 5 p.m. And I go upstairs and I let the dog out. And I'm like, wait a minute, it was very quiet outside. None of the neighbors were out at 5 p.m. on a summer evening. And I look at the clock on the microwave, it doesn't have AM PM. I look at the clock on the stove, it doesn't have AM PM. I keep looking at my watch and I'm like, why don't they put AM and PM on this? You know what it has on here? It has the date. Yeah, I had slept for 15 hours from 2 p.m. until 5 a.m. the next day. I felt incredible, you guys. It was the best nap plus sleep that I have had in years. So although it was an unfortunate incident that like I screwed everything up and I have to go back again, I am now feeling even more relaxed, about getting this procedure done because I feel like the Ativan that they gave me might actually work on me pretty well. They're also going to do, I can't remember if she said she's going to do a cervical block with like lidocaine or just the topical lidocaine, but she's also going to do something internally to help with the pain. So I'm feeling fairly comfortable about that. I actually do have the appointment next week. I've now checked online and put reminders in my phone and put alarms in my phone and still need to figure out a ride. Oh, one more thing to do. I will finish this video and make a reminder for that. But anyway, since then, I've met a couple of people who have had IUDs put in recently, including a physician. My friend's neighbor, I met her and she's a physician. She's like, oh, I just had an IUD put in. And I was like, oh, did you get meds? No, she didn't get meds. She didn't get offered meds. She didn't know that she could get meds. Because, medicine is like a very big field to keep up on. So it's not like every doctor is going to know everything about everything that's happening. But a doctor didn't know that she could ask for medication, which is why I made the other video. So hopefully now 2 videos are letting you know that you can ask for medication for this if it is a problem for you or if you are worried about the pain. I know multiple people that will not get them put in because they are worried about the pain, which is valid because I think for some people it goes smoothly and isn't that bad. And then for some of us, it does go very badly. So anyway, that's my hilarious story. I got to take a 15-hour nap. I hope if you are a parent, especially if you are a very tired mom, that someday you get 15 hours of sleep because it was just like the greatest blessing on God's green earth. All right, bye.